In this video, we're going to create our project file, and we're going to create a folder and save all of our information, all of our materials for our project in that folder. So let's get started. First thing I want you to do is this right here, this whole area in front of you, your whole screen is called the desktop. And I want you to create a folder on that desktop where you're going to be able to save all your stuff. So if you go to File right here, you should be able to see this Finder over here on the top left corner. Go to File, New Folder, and you'll notice that there'll be a folder that shows up on your desktop. It's going to be Untitled folder. So you're going to take that and you're going to name it maybe with your name. So in there, I'm going to be saving all the pictures that I found on the internet. So I can just take those pictures like this one right here, and I'm going to drag it right into my folder. So let's get our project file created. If I open up Photoshop, I want to go up to, you'll notice now that I opened Photoshop, the first thing I should see up here on the top left corner should be the word Photoshop. I'm going to go to File, go to New, and then you're going to get this window that opens up. First thing we'll do is name our project, so it's got to be GD1. This is Graphic Design 1. And you'll notice that as we do different projects, they'll have a new beginning, 2 or 3 letters that'll identify that project, and then usually you'll follow it by your last name and then your first name. That makes it easier for me to be able to find it and grade these projects later. So GD1, Graphic Design 1, my last name, first name. Preset, you're going to go click there on preset, and on this particular project we're going to go to US paper. That's going to give you the dimensions that you need, 8.5 by 11. You'll notice in the instructions that you need to have 1/4 inch bleed, and so after it's all said and done, you'll need these dimensions right here. Resolution 300 usually is the standard, the norm for you to, when you create print material, is 300 dpi, but we don't want these files to be very big, so I want to change that to 150. Change resolution to 150. Your color mode, if it doesn't say CMYK here, you'll remember we talked about CMYK the last time we took notes. We want to change the color mode to CMYK. CMYK. And then click OK. So now that we created our project file, I want to make sure that we save it in a place where we can find it easily later. If you go to File and Save As, you should have something that looks like this that pops up. In some cases it might be a smaller window like this. If that's the case, if you click on this little arrow, that'll open it up a little bit more. And then we want to make sure that we look in the desktop. If you click on desktop right here, and then that'll show you whatever's on your desktop. You should have a folder that we just created, and then click on that folder. You'll notice that I have my image in there, that my first picture that I put in there, and that's where I want you to save your project. So click Save. Now when you come back, if you are working on this project and you need to continue to work on it, the next time you come to the class, you'll find your folder, open it up, and in there you should be able to find your project file that you just created.